And we are live. It's your guy L Selector back at it again. We're gonna talk about the fight that just finished off. First and foremost, I'd like to give my respects and congratulations to the one, the only Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo, dog, bro. This man fought. He fought he fought like you know what I mean, he fought like there was, you could tell like there was a spirit inside of him, like he was fighting with pride. He fought like no tomorrow, and he was able to make history, bro. Honestly, he is now undisputed at 154, the first ever undisputed champion at 154. That is the one, the only Jermell Charlo. So congratulations to him. He took on Brian Castano, and I think probably maybe could be potentially the fight of the year. One of probably the best fights. You know what I mean? We've seen this, probably this is the best fight of them. This is the best fight we've probably seen this year. There was all the belts were on the line. It was, in California. Weather was looking nice. You know what I mean? Outdoor arena, packed house. You know what I mean? There was tons of fans out there supporting Brian Castano, and then Jermell and Jermall both were out there, and there was tons of Jermell and Jermall's fans out there supporting them. So it was, a lot of, American champion, you know what I mean? Southern American champion, the American champion at 154 versus, the South American, Argentinian in Brian Castano. So, honestly, I tip my hat off to both of them. First and foremost, salute to Brian Castano as well, bro. Like, yo, dude, you fought like a man out there, bro. Like, both of them were fighting like men, bro. They weren't, none of that. That was real. They were showing boxing. They were out there taking big blows. Bro, it was a vicious fight, bro. And let's get to the tail of the tape. So, the first round, I'm going to give it to Charlo. I think Charlo got him early in the first round. You see what I'm saying? I noticed a pattern with Castano. Castano was excellent, but Charlo would control it early and Castano would control it late. So that was like the pattern that was going on. You see what I'm saying? So I had I'll tell you right now. First, it was virtually even fight through the first 6 rounds. It was like literally you would watch. It was like, bro, just big blows, guys coming at each other, throwing haymakers. Both guys were coming at each other on like just on some high octane style. You know what I mean? Castano would come forward. Charlo was able to fight backwards. He was fighting backwards. He knew how to use his foot. He had great footwork. He knew how to use the ring. He had excellent ring IQ. I thought he fought a really good fight. He was switching over and ducking and bobbing, and he showed different styles throughout that fight. If you look at how he started early and then the way he finished the fight, and even towards after the 7th round, a different display. He showed a different display of boxing throughout that whole entire fight. Castano, on the other hand, was coming forward, coming through with those haymakers, coming through with those big shots. Castano would slip if anything Charlo missed, or Charlo would smudge or hit him on the thing. Castano would come back with one. Both of them were countering. Castano did an excellent job countering. Charlo did an amazing job countering. It was just like boom, 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 high octane. That's probably one of my favorite fights I've seen this year, honestly. Brian Castano, he controlled the fight towards the ending of that fight. I noticed that, and he caught him in certain points, but Charlo was able to slip and duck through a lot of those punches. So I would say the first 3 rounds, I would give it to probably Charlo. The next 3 rounds, Castano. Castano's by the 7th round. Let's get to the 7th round. The 7th round came. Charlo started to hit him with those jabs. He started giving those jabs. He started to control the distance because Castano getting inside, fighting in the phone booth. Even though Charlo was moving around and Charlo was excellent footwork, he was able to fight going backwards and forwards, which I love to see. I think Charlo's, you could see the maturity in his boxing. This isn't the Charlo that I saw when at Jermell, when I saw fight Tony Harrison 1. You see what I'm saying? This is a more improved guy. This is a guy mature. You could see the growth, and that's what I like to see in boxers. I don't like to see boxers stagnant or hot now and then getting older, they just fall off the map. He improves. You could see the improvement. You see what I'm saying? And this is the second time he's fighting this guy. So these two guys are fighting twice. They're virtually like rivals now at this point. But Charlo beat him, though. So, you see what I'm saying? Some people said Castano won the first round, but Charlo came back and defeated him. So it was a draw the first fight. Now with this fight, you know what I mean? He defeats him. So you could tell there's a lot of emotions in that fight. You know what I mean? Charlo wanted to prove, and he felt maybe there was a lot of tension. from maybe, and then on top of that too, people were talking, and then there was also maybe the racial dynamic as well that could played a part in it. So Charlo wanted to prove to himself and to his people and to the doubters that he can go out there and get this done. Castano wanted to be the first to do something. He was the first from South America to be the undisputed champion. You see what I'm saying? At 154, you know what I mean? Like, he's a South American fighter, you know what I mean? We have North American undisputed guys, but no South Americans. So, and you know, and he's from Argentina too, so he's proven something he has something to prove, you know what I mean? He wants to be that guy. So, basically, seventh round comes, Charlo controls it. I think honestly, Castano and Charlo were just like neck and neck, tied. They were virtually, it was tied. But when that seventh and eighth, Castano started to fade, you could start to see, even though he was slipping and catching him at the end of the rounds and stuff like that, and he had his moments, Charlo can kind of control the fight more. You see what I'm saying? Eighth, ninth, I think the eighth, Castano might have had him a little bit, maybe ninth, and then Charlo controlled that, and then Charlo had that. I had Charlo winning those, and then the 10th round came, and Castano, I think the problem with Castano is he doesn't know how to fight going backwards. He keeps fighting forward, so he's coming forward. And Charlo, don't get me wrong, he is very precisive, and he knows how to get things done. You see what I'm saying? He knows it's effective, but you start to fade. You know what I mean? And he started to fade. Charlo switched up his style and his stance and the way he started fighting, and you started to notice that. So basically, eighth, ninth, and then that 10th round came, and then Charlo, they were fighting right there, you know what I mean? Just right, basically phone booth, right? And then boom, Charlo caught him with that left hand hook. Castano didn't even see it, and you could tell it was like a delayed reaction, and he fell to the ground. Got back. Referee gave him the 10. He beat the 10 count, but he was all woozy, you know what I mean? Equilibrium, just going all over the place, you know what I mean? Dude was, you know what I mean? He was scrambling. His mind was scrambling. Came back forward. Ref said, let's go. Got him again. Boom. Charlo hit him with I think Charlo gave him like a 3-piece or 4-piece combo. Boom, boom. And then hit him in the ribs. Castano caught him in the face with another left hook. And then hit him in the ribs. Castano went down. Castano awkwardly got up. He lost it, bro. It was it. Jermell Charlo got the championship. Congratulations to him, bro. That's the one thing I like about Jermell too. And I'm telling you right now, honestly, he proved a lot of his critics wrong, and he fought through adversity. And that's the one thing a lot of people can give him credit for. You know what I mean? The fact that he was able to fight through adversity, and the fact that he was proving himself. He even though some people had him winning and some people had him losing it, he still in his mind said, I need to win it to show decisively. And he did it he didn't go to the scorecards. He did it with the knockout. You see what I'm saying? The 10th round TKO knockout, dropped him twice in the 10th, and that was that. You know what I mean? Now he is undisputed. You know what I mean? You gotta have to throw him in the pound for pound list at this point. You know what I mean? You have to throw him in that. He's in my pound for pound list. So salute to him. You know what I mean? Very prideful guy. You know what I mean? Showed great character at the end of the fight. Both him and Brian Castano came together, spoke and said, listen, you know what I mean? It's done. They had a classic, bro. You know what I mean? That's like Gotti Ward, you know what I mean, type classics, you know, like Ivan Robinson, Arturo Gotti, you know what I mean? Like those guys will forever be linked together. You see what I'm saying? Salute to both of them, you know what I mean? Honestly, congratulations to Jermell Charlo. You know, hold your head up, Brian Castano. Brian Castano is going to be good. He'll be back. Definitely a great fighter. I think he has a lot more left in it. He's still got a lot, you know what I mean? Young guy, he's still got a lot. He got a lot. Don't get me wrong, you'll see him back. I guarantee you'll see him back in the future. He got a lot of fighting in him. There's going to be a lot of big fights coming up for him. A lot of people are going to want to fight him after this. You see what I'm saying? So, as far as Jermell, undisputed champion, man. The sky's the limit. He says he might go up to 160 next. You know what I mean? That would be a good one. That would be a good one. You see what I'm saying? Triple G's at 160. You know what I mean? So, that'd be a good one. Honestly, thank you guys again. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to this. Share this with your friends, bro. And I thank you guys all again. And take care. Good night, man. Peace.